Alright, what's up, my friends? Welcome. We're trying out a re-brew of a freshly brewed we did last week of a green-white Convoke deck that I built. And I played this deck a lot, actually, while I was sick. I was really sick for like a week or two ago. Played the deck a lot. And I think this deck is freaking awesome and historic. This is a kind of an all-in Convoke deck based around Emmara, Voice of the Conclave. Demand for a 2/3 Convoke. Whenever it ETBs, you draft a card from the spell book. So there are 9 cards in the book. They're all Convoke cards. And we got Ancient Imperiosaur, Conclave Tribunal, Knight Errant of Eos, Loxodon Restore, March of the Multitudes, Nissa's Expedition, Overwhelm, Triplicate Spirits, and Venerated Loxodon. So the cool thing about Emmara is that like there's diminishing returns of a number of big Convoke cards you can play in your deck, but this allows you to not play that many, but still have access to them, which is awesome. So we have Emmara, only 2 Loxodons, only 2 Knights in the main deck. And then just everything else is super cheap. Rope Line Attendant is the best card of the deck. It gives all of the creatures in your hand the ability to make a token, which is insane. Thalia is a new ad from the freshly brewed. Also, Tenacious Pup is a new ad as well. It's a little 1/2 that can gain some life and some counters, which is cool as well. And yeah, just dump your hand, do the things, and get in. Really fast deck for a powerful deck. And let's go right to the game. There's no kill spells in the main deck except for your Conclave Tribunals off of this thing. So again, this card is giving you access to these cards you might or might not need, which is great. For the most part, this is a balls to the wall, all in aggro deck game 1, and you can border removal if you need it for game 2 and 3. So that's the deck, and let's get right to the games. Brought to you by Elgato. How do I do this? It's that right there. I got a whole bunch of them. I got 4 of them actually, and 4 is a lot. You know, not everyone needs 4, I guess. But everyone needs 1, I think. Every computer should have a stream deck, not even close. I got my key lights, I got my face cam, and Elgato is the gear that I use to make my content, honestly. If you work from home, if you make content, even if you don't make content, you know, if you say you work in Excel and you want to have more buttons on your keyboard, get a stream deck. You know, you do Zoom meetings, you want a nice camera, it's easy to use, get a face cam, you know. Green screens, they got it all. They also got capture cards for your Nintendo Switch and friends, and just great stuff, super easy to use, high quality. Check it out. They do sponsor me. Please use the link if you can, obviously. And the promo code is ZZ-Gym5 for 5% off your order for almost everything on the site. Again, not everything, but almost everything. And check it out. Elgato partner, and damn proud of it. Let's get right to the games here, folks. Chat coming out, and me, Karn's hanging out, and do some stuff. We got a 130 on Mythic here. And we're Mythic. I played a lot while I was sick, so. And we have a not great hand, but fine. Rope Line into this card is what we want to be doing most of the time. And we have Sentinel as well, so we're going to keep this. We got Forest, Utopia Sprawl, Mono Green Devotion, one of the better decks in the format. Being on a draw here kind of sucks, but whatever. Here's our Esper Sentinel. Pure Race. Karn's a filthy mutt. He's a bunch of different things. Commune with frickin' dinosaurs. Finds a dinosaur or a land. And plays land. I assume they're playing Nykthos and friends, but we draw an Esper Sentinel. Very tempting just to go Pup into Sentinel into Convoke thing. That makes our Rope Line a lot worse, though. Probably this is like a pure speed matchup, but I think we're going to Rope Line set up for next turn. Might be able to double Convoke, too. So let's tack for 1. I would happily trade here. 1 mana Stone Rain. If you're giving it, I'm taking it. Ooh, man. Emmett Tank. Instant Classic says, first time chatter. What's up, Instant Classic? How's it going? Love my take on Muxus and EDH. Any new ads? No, I'm not a huge Commander player. I'll be playing Commander, though, in a week at Command Fest. So I'll be, looking through some new cards for the deck, maybe. But for the most part, it doesn't change too much, typically. Cavalier of Thorns? That's not good. But, again, come hang out at me Command Fest. There are still some tickets available. I'll be there all weekend. And, should be fun. All right, this is actually pretty sick. So we have a lot going on this turn. We got Tenacious Pup into Sentinel, into Emmara. A bajillion things. The problem is, like, are they going to go over the top of us with Nykthos? Probably. This is a pretty racy matchup. All right. I would like to actually cast Emmara first. To see what we get. So green, white, green, white. And we're going to draft ourselves a March of the Multitudes, Conclave Tribunal, or Triplicate Spirits. This is whenever it dies, right? So we can actually hit the Cavalier of Thorns here, which is kind of sweet. That does keep us... That's it, though. That's all we got, you know? They got 3 cards left. March of the Multitudes is pretty cool, but I don't think it's enough to really go through. I think we're just going to kill this thing. Let's get Tribunal. Let's go Sentinel. And let's go Tribunal off of you, and you, and you, and you. Alright, we're kind of all in. The good news is they play any non-creature spell. I draw a whole bunch of cards. So, and there you go. You want to kill spell deck? There it is. You know, not a card I want in my main deck, but a card I'd love to have access to with the Emmara. So, they play Old Growth Troll, no problem. Please play any non-creature spell. I want to draw some cards. Want to draw some cards. Again, folks, it's your first time you hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please support the content. Obviously, this is my job, and it's my full-time gig, and your support makes that possible. All right, so if you're on YouTube, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe. The full set reviews on YouTube. Check that out. We got Bronze Mythics coming up next week. 10 new brews on YouTube. Anyway, what do we say here, folks? Send it. We'll just kill this Old Growth Troll with the Ganjo. Obviously, it's not the ideal thing to have it, you know, but we gotta just get in and ignore things. So, Ganjo this. Get in for a nice little chunk. And again, all of our Anthem effects are also off of our Emmara too. So, you know, it's Overwhelm and... I'm sorry, we have Loxodons also, but... They choose to split the Old Growth Troll into a different thing, which is probably a good sign, because it means they're going to concede, I guess. Because normally you'd stack them up for untap effects, but this means they probably want to sacrifice the land, which is a good sign. It means they have nothing. So sick. All right, so pure beatdown matchup. This is just pure race. I think we want Portable Holes though. Portable Holes are basically one mana Stone Rains against them. We can cut the Knight Errants. Thalia is a little weird because it can slow down some of their stuff, but like I'm bringing in some removal spells also, so don't want the Knights. We can bring in Needle and like names their Planeswalkers too, but it's kind of like iffy, honestly. I'm gonna bring in some Portable Holes. I might just bring all 4 holes. I should have the draw too, and we'll just cut like 2 of our bad creatures. We just don't need like the Inspector effects really that badly, so. Cut 2 Novice Inspectors and call it a day. I think 2 Thalia is fine because it's not amazing against them, and it's a legend, and they're never killing my creatures. So, pure race. All right, so game 2. And we have no answer to turn 1 Lana Rolf, but that just is what it is. So, we're going to keep. They're going to mulligan. The Devotion deck is very, very explosive. There is a combo kill, I'm pretty sure, but like just playing 5 Cavalier of Thorns in 1 turn is usually good enough, you know? So, definitely against us, it's good enough. You know, play a few Cavaliers, play a Pulgrinos and flip it. That's usually enough to beat us. So, down to 5 cards, but they have a ley line. All right, so they have 5 cards, land Lana Rolf. Okay. We are going to play a Wormlet. I'm just going to shock this thing. I want more green than white typically, so I don't want to play this on green. More white than green, I mean. Turn 2 Kiora. So they have the stones, but like they don't have any cards because they obviously mulligan to 5 and have ley lines. So we draw Emmara. So we can go turn 2 Emmara. We kind of want a Rope Line, I think. And just set up for, yeah, we'll just set up for next turn. So we'll do this. I'm gonna, do you want to tickle the Kiora or attack them? Killing Kiora is pretty far off. Let's attack them. So next turn we have everything. We just dump our entire hand, and that's pretty sweet. Of course, if they have like the stones here. That's not the stones. That's a Scoot Swarm, actually. I guess, sure. Opponent's trying to make more creatures than I do. That's not going to be a thing that we're going to be able to do usually. So, we're just going to play everything. We're going to play... I want to pup up the... 1/1, I think. So, yeah, we're playing Emmara and Loxodon this turn. I guess we'll tap before we can go. So do that, throw that thing. This is our explosive turn 3. Whoops. Alright, so here's Emmara. We get a, we could not find the big Convoke Dinosaur, but Overwhelm's great here, I think. This is a card you would like never put in your deck, but like it can be okay. So, all right, and then Venerated locks it on. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then yeah, I guess just all of that, and then we'll attack you. So, GLHF. That's a pretty good draw for us. That's our turn 3. It's our turn 3. Utopia Sprawl on a land. It's obviously pretty good because they have the Kiora also, but like, I mean, I don't see a way out for them here. Cavalier's also the best possible, but they find a land, they get a Scoot Swarm token. We're attacking for about 100,000 here, so draw rope lines. We get to go tap 7 things, yeah, and then again we have this because it's a hidden thing, but we'll take it. That's a dub. You're about to be dust, friend.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Alright. Hand's Great Keep. Love turn 1 Sentinel, obviously. We have turn 2 Emmara. Obviously, we would like another a green creature to do it too, but you know, it's fun. Forest, Utopia Sprawl. Mono Green Devotion is very good. We draw a card here too. It's awesome. How about a green creature? How about no? That's fine. So we'll just go Inspector. We'll shock this land in. And then just play the old Emmara. And draft ourselves a Loxodon, Knight Errant, or Imperiosaur. I think against Mono Green, we want the Imperiosaur. When they're not killing your creatures, this card's actually pretty messed up. Next turn, we'll go Novice Inspector, Knight Errant, find some more creatures, cast this thing as 2020, and kill them next turn. They're going to Sprawl and pay the 1. That's awesome for us, because they waste the mana on the land, too. Sick. Inspector, also sick. Alright, so we're going to go Inspector. Inspector. I'm going to tap all the creatures and not attack for 2. So I'm likely to hit a 1-drop, so. And we got Rope Line, Esper Sentinel, Novice Inspector. So Rope Line's obviously awkward here because like we want to be able to play that before we empty our hand. Our hand's already pretty empty. But that being said, we're still going to take it, I think. So now the question is, do I hold Sentinel or cast it later? I think I cast it later. All right, let's take both of these. So take both of these. And then, I mean, they play a spell. It's like, obviously, we want to draw the cards, too. Yeah, I'm just going to play this. So they go. Next turn, we go Rope Line 2020 and then kill them the turn after. Field of Ruin. Defense of the Heart. I know this is an old school card, but 4-mana enchantment, beginning of your upkeep. If an opponent controls 3 or more creatures, sacrifice Defense of the Heart. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards and put those in the battlefield and shuffled. Alright, well, we certainly hit that requirement, didn't we? We're still going off this turn, but we drew a creature as well. Alright, it's the anti-us card. What are they going to get, though? Like, what are we... Like, are they going to get, like, Atraxa or, like... Get Massacre Worm? That'd be sick. Alright, so make the tokens. Do all the stuff. Imperiosaur is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2020 Imperiosaur. Make a token. Attack for a bunch. Alright, what do you got, Defense of the Heart? Don't Massacre Worm me. What if your opponent's not playing creatures? Like, you know. Amy with the raid. Great time to raid, Amy. We're getting Defense of the Heart here. This was our turn 4. And they just, game 1, play Defense of the Heart. And they get Silverback Elder and Primeval Titan. That's it? We were thinking Massacre or Atraxa or something like that. If you don't follow Amy, you're dumb. Amy's great. Amy was on my team for Twitch Rivals a few weeks ago. And Amy's just a fantastic content creator. And you should follow her. Festival, sure. Draw cards. Let's go. Amy, you play any Historic? I didn't play Historic Brawl all the time, but you play any Historic proper? Here's a Festival. Reminder, we have a 2020 Dinosaur in play. It's a honkin' chonker. We have a Wormlet and a Knight. That's good enough for me. Our opponent is turned to dust.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Alright, so they're like... mono green Devotion, but they're playing Defense of the Heart in their main deck, which is obviously really weird. Does it change anything for it? Like, do I want these Haywire Mites? I probably do, right? Because Haywire Mite's also just fine against, like, Utopia Sprawl and stuff, too. And isn't that much different than a random crapper creature. So, bring in the Mites and the Portable Holes. And just cut a lot of our Inspectors, I guess. I'm going to cut the Knight Errants. And then cut, like... just cut all 4 Novice Inspectors. And... maybe a... I don't know, Pup, I guess? All the Inspectors are not as good because, like, there's never any time to crack clues anyway, so let's do this. Too fast! Too furious! Yeah, this hand's good, obviously. We can keep this. So, we're going to Sentinel on 1, and I guess Rope Line, and Emmara the following turn. Defense of the Heart. Cool old Urza's card. Urza's Legacy, I believe. Follow the stream if you haven't followed yet. Follow the stream. Hit the buttons, yeah. Elvish Mystic. Sure. Again, they're possible. Like, they can, you know, play their entire deck on turn 4. Like, so they have a good draw. It's, you know, on the play. Alright, no Kiora. That's good for us. They have Utopia Sprawl. Gotta pay for it. They are gonna pay their taxes. Yeah, like, they have, like, 1,000 mana already. That was actually a sick draw, though. That was, like, probably the best draw of the entire deck. Ornithopter there. So now we get to go land, Rope Line, counters, Thopter, token, Emmara. We're going to attack you probably, right? So let's do this first. So, green, white. Emmara will make a token and reveal triplicate Imperiosaur. Alright, Imperiosaur it is. And then we'll attack. I would Mog Fanatic here if I had the option, so. Alright. I mean, you're up. They have a bunch of mana. Here's a Karn. Hey, Karn. You're on television, my friend. What are they going to get? Karn's obviously dead, so... although, we kind of want to cast this thing, too, but... they get a Liquid Metal Coating. That seems horrible. Yeah, whatever. Like, I don't really need my lands that bad anyway. We're just going to kill the Karn now, too. So they're going to make my thing to an artifact land so I can't use it. But I'm just, like, going to beat the crap out of the Karn this turn. So, like... it was a 4-mana Rishadan Port activation. So we got to kill Karn. Attack it for 3. And then the remaining creatures all tap. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so... kill Karn. 2, 3, 4. Might have another Karn, but, like, whatever. Like, here's this thing. Here's this big chunky boy.
Oh my god, Becky.
And, alright, 2020, go. Big Chungus. Now what? They have a lot of mana, but whatever. This Warden got 3. Alright, that works for me. I mean...
Game.
gotta go fast!
Blouses.
On the play. Yeah, sounds good. This might be a rare turn 2 Sentinel instead of turn 1. We have a Giganthus. You can go turn 1 Wormlet, turn 2 Pup Sentinel. Yeah. Okay. I put the wrong land, whatever. Doesn't matter. We're shocking action anyway. So, turn 1 Wormlet, turn 2 Pup Sentinel. Is the AFK Journey fun? We're playing it later. We're playing it later on stream. I've heard a lot of good things, honestly. A lot of folks have said they already play it, and I know Jess is playing it a lot too, so gonna give it a spin. We got Wizards here, and I think this is a kind of also a play draw matchup, but like can be very good. Turn obviously a 2/2 Sentinel's gonna be huge here as well. So we're gonna draw a card off this thing no matter what. But down the game, support your favorite content creator or me, and you know, fire it up. Ooh, drew Emmara. That's sick. Okay, so we're just gonna cast the Emmara off the creatures. I think we can't attack anyway, so just start here. We could play Venerated Loxodon. Could just go with Spectre Loxodon. We also have the Ganjo, which could kill a Balmor, which is kind of cool too. Let's just start here. Alright, so we draw Imperiosaur, Venerated Loxodon, or Triplicate Spirits. Imperiosaur is not as good here, because obviously I think other things die occasionally. Loxodon's tough too, though, because like it's hard to... Yeah, this actually is kind of tough. We're not really filling out this turn that well. I think it's Loxodon. I think it's Loxodon, and we just say go. And we just say go, and we'll just Ganjo the Balmor. If they see through us here and they kill the Emmara, alright, they didn't, so draw off the thing, awesome. Yeah, Witches and Yawgmoth are by far like two of the best decks in the format. They're probably both a little too good, honestly. But again, they haven't really been helping Historic at all in any way, so they should basically just ignoring it as a format, which sucks. But it's gotta be by PC, folks, for the game. Oh yeah, I got the thing back up. Oops. Whoop. They hit an Arcanist they can't even cast. This is gas. All right, so we'll Ganjo kill Balmor, and now I think they're just dead. Like them whiffing this turn is just a death sentence for them. They just have no chance now. All right, let's pump that, grow that thing, play this thing. Venerated Loxodons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's obviously a really good Sentinel deck too, because you're pumping. Yeah, just like you can't stumble, you know. So we're gonna bring in our Thalia, our 4 portable holes. I think our voices too. We're gonna cut. I don't want the voices actually. We're gonna cut some number of inspectors. The Knight Errants too, honestly. Yeah, this is fine. Yep. That's a tough hand. Can't really keep that one. Opponent's got to keep 7, and we're on the draw. All right, yeah, we're gonna mulligan this into kind of a worse hand, honestly. It's better, I guess. We have the portable hole too, so we'll keep this and ship. So we have to draw a land on our first 2 draw steps. Ship the Ornithopter. It's the lowest impact card. It's Ornithopter or Inspector. Maybe it's actually Inspector. It's awkward because like we want to hold cards for Rope Line, but we can go turn 1 with Ornithopter. But they play its Hap Land. We draw a land, which is sick. All right, now we're just gonna play this land. So yeah, we're gonna hold everything and do Rope Line on turn 2. As a Rangers fan, I'm supposed to hate the Islanders. Why? Why we gotta hate? You know, too much hate in this world. All right, so this is fine. We gotta kill the Arcanist, obviously, and we'll just play Sentinel and set up for Rope Line next turn. Just play Sentinel as soon as possible, almost always. Try and get the card off of it. Next turn's Rope Line. If we get lucky and draw a land, we can go. If we get lucky and draw a land, we're doing everything next turn. We get to go Rope Line, Wormwood token, Thopter token, Loxodon. Wow! That's insane. No pressure, and we draw off Sentinel. Shove aside. Just shove it. All right. Reminds me of so I don't know who knows the Deftones song "My Own Summer," but it was like a school talent show, and my friend's band played it, and like the song goes like whatever. It's just it's don't have a story to explain, I guess, but this is funny. Whatever. I fucked up in the wrong order. I screwed up now too. I'm trying to tell my story, and I messed everything up. It's fine. Whatever. Still really good, obviously. We missed the counter on the one wormlet. I think we're still good to go here. If they have a sweeper, we still have a 4/4 and a removal spell. So at the end of the world. But this card's cool. Just like a bolt. A bolt on the draw. A strangle on the play. Fun design. There's an Arcanist and a Balmor, but they don't have a freaking thing. This is insane. All right, so we're going to go Portable Hole on the Arcanist. And just jam play Thalia. Yeah, send it. Woo! Some pretty rough draws for our opponent, obviously. Their draw wasn't very good either one of those games, but hey, we'll take it, right? All right, so wrong deck. That was the Lutri deck. If you missed the Lutri deck, go watch that one. Lutri Rakdos. But yeah. So you went 3-0. Like you can see, I've been playing the deck a little bit. I played it a lot on my iPad, so I didn't track all the games. I was crushing on my iPad. So obviously, you know, the score there is a little off, but whatever. But yeah, this deck's awesome. If you're looking for like an all-in super fast combo deck, aggro combo deck, this is it. This deck just slams, as you saw. Has ridiculous turn 3s. Just awesome deck. So 3-0 with this deck. Freshly brewed deck that I built, my own brew. If you want to see the early version of a deck, check out the Freshly Brewed episode. Otherwise, you're just play the deck and enjoy it, all right? So, more to play on stream. YouTube folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.